Imagine a city in space that wraps all the way around Earth, powered by the sun, home to millions, feeding itself without touching the planet's surface. This is the GEO Ring, and here's how we could actually build it in geostationary orbit. 35,786 kilometers above the equator, a ring stays fixed over one spot on Earth. Up here, sunlight is almost constant, only short eclipses twice a year, making it perfect for solar power, farming, and industry. A launch loop on Earth fires cargo into orbit at high speed. Electric tugs haul it to the ring's construction yards. Most shielding, tens of millions of tons, comes from the moon or asteroids. Not Earth. Modular pieces are assembled robotically until the ring encircles the planet. Each node is a self-contained community, spinning habitats, huge cylinders giving 1G gravity for living. Dimensions: approximately 1.5 kilometers radius, approximately 10 kilometers length, counter-rotating for artificial gravity. Residential and commercial living space for approximately 1 million people per node. Parks, rivers, urban centers, schools, and entertainment areas. Full life support with Earth-like air composition, climate simulation, and seasonal lighting cycles. Massive transparent strips with radiation shielding and adjustable smart glass to regulate sunlight. Microgravity farming means no up or down. Microgravity farms, stacked 3D grow racks, sunlight piped in by mirrors, large, enclosed farm modules suspended in the central truss area. Crops grow in dense 3D lattices, fed by nutrient mist and capillary mats. Sunlight pipes supply most light, LEDs fill in the rest. Cutting farm power needs by gigawatts. Crops, staple grains, fruits, vegetables, algae, and protein-rich plants like soy and pulses. Enough food to feed the entire node. Plus surplus for trade with other nodes, factories, making perfect crystals, exotic alloys, and ultra-thin solar films. Exploit microgravity for high-value manufacturing and large-scale assembly. Defect-free fiber optics, advanced semiconductors, perfect protein crystals, thin-film solar membranes, containerless metallurgy bays, vacuum 3D printers, and large robotic assembly arms, all linked by a maglev transport spine moving people and goods at thousands of kilometers per hour. Energy comes from massive thin-film solar rays to 30 to 40 square kilometers per million people. Solar thermal plants with molten salt storage bridge short eclipses and power industry. A ring-wide HVDC grid shares electricity between the sunlit and shadowed sides. Microgravity unlocks manufacturing Earth can't match. Defect-free optical fibers, flawless protein crystals, giant thin films, and containerless alloys. These products could transform medicine, electronics, and deep space technology. Abundant clean energy, even enough to beam to Earth. Off-world industry, reducing pollution and mining on Earth. Scientific hub, telescopes, deep space staging, economic expansion, new jobs, materials. And markets, resilience, humanity thriving in more than one place. Challenges include keeping the ring stable with constant active control, mining and moving huge amounts of shielding, global cooperation to manage and fund the build, designing for constant repair and redundancy. Per million people, a node needs. To build something on the scale of the GEO Ring, we're talking about resources on a planetary scale and beyond. The backbone of the structure is made from high-strength, lightweight materials, carbon composites, titanium alloys, and aluminum-lithium frames for the truss and support structures alone. We'd need around 1 million tons of precision-engineered hardware. Then comes radiation shielding. Living in geostationary orbit means constant exposure to cosmic rays and solar storms to protect the habitats. We'd need between 22 and 25 million tons of shielding, most efficiently made from lunar regolith, hauled up by automated cargo tugs. Energy collection is another massive undertaking. The ring would carry 30 to 40 square kilometers of photovoltaic rays, plus mirrored collectors for solar thermal systems. That's thousands of tons of ultra-thin film membranes and structural frames. Storage is critical. The ring's energy grid, would require 6 to 8 gigawatt hours of storage capacity in flywheels, batteries, and molten salt tanks. All built to last decades without major replacement. And let's not forget the invisible materials, rare earth elements for high-efficiency motors and magnets, superconducting cables for long-distance transmission, and advanced ceramics for thermal control. These could come from Earth at first, but eventually. The Moon and near-Earth asteroids would supply most of the raw material, making the project truly self-sustaining. The numbers are staggering, but so is the vision. This isn't just a construction project. It's the largest supply chain humanity has ever attempted, stretching from Earth to the Moon and into the asteroid belt. Around 1 million tons of hardware, habitats, farms, factories. Power systems. Costs could drop from hundreds of billions to tens of billions per node with advanced launch and in-space resource use. A chain of shining cities in the sky, orbiting forever under the sun, feeding themselves and building the future. We have the physics and soon the materials. The only question is, will we build it?